Seems like we got some development points to use for both our drivers. I'd say we'll go for cornering speed because we want a little bit more pace as the season comes to a close. Reactions for Gasly actually, so that'll be nice. What about Doohan? Does he have one? Yes, he does. Going to braking, it's always good to have braking upgrades. So it was a good result last time at the US Grand Prix. I think Gasly crashed, didn't he? I feel like he did. I don't remember exactly what happened, but good news though is that we have an underfloor project coming in tomorrow or then the next day, so we will be able to upgrade the car a little more. So let's get closer to that and then see if we need more car parts. Before we go, of course, we got Dirk de Beer who has an upgrade, so we'll put that in cooling, try to keep everything level. GP doesn't have anything, and Bono has one, which is of course communication. I don't need that. Pit crew management perhaps, or feedback. Feedback is always important. 100% on feedback. All right, so before we go though, I think I might just start triggering some of these upgrades or some of these manufacturing processes. I want 1 or 2 emergency chassis to come through before we get going because we're low on that. Front wing, oh, we are low on that as well. Oh, there's manufacturing in progress, so I think 1 more is coming through. Rear wing 5, side pods 5, underfloor 6, and we're getting new ones of course, and then 5, so that should be good. But let's go and get this underfloor. Thank you very much. This is splendid news. So design is complete. Let us get this emergency for the next Grand Prix. I want underfloor. We want 4 underfloors and we have the cash for it anyway, so 3 mil down the drain. Thank you very much, and let's upgrade this car. So let's take a look at the car analysis, and yes, we are significantly fast compared to the average, but let's compare ourselves to the Red Bulls. Not that much faster. We are actually quite slow. McLarens we're a little more competitive against. The Ferraris we've gotten competitive against, and the Mercedes were competitive against. So this is good. We've built a car that we can compete with, so hopefully it'll shine here at the Mexican Grand Prix. And here we go. It is officially time for the Mexican Grand Prix. We will reach Q3 with both drivers, and we'll try to be in the top 5, especially with a car of our caliber now. Fastest lap is of course possible. I think that's good. All right, so let's continue then into the Mexican Grand Prix weekend. Okay, Leclerc has locked up here. What does this mean? I think he kept it out of the barriers. That's good. Uh-oh. Oh, it's a powertrain issue. Okay, that's good. That's fine. Okay, he kept it out of the barriers. Ooh, there's been a huge crash in FP1 now. Our cars have just gone out, starting their first laps. VSC deployed. Who is this? And what happened? I don't see okay, there's Norris off.
Let's see what happened there.
What happened here?
We're looking at Lando Norris.
Ooh, dear. What did Lando Norris do? Oh, it's a crash with the Haas. Oh dear. Jesus, that is a massive crash. Even with very worn engine components. Yeah, Leclerc is just responding about his setup. Fastest. Wow, I'm surprised. We have worn engine components in the car and we've just gone fastest, so it must have been a huge upgrade to the car. Max Verstappen taking grip penalty with Vettel, Tsunoda, and Stroll. Probably new engines going into the cars, and then of course the Haas driver Tsunoda getting a penalty for causing that collision with Lando Norris. So FP2, let's go. Oh no, 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 no. Red flag, red flag. Session got red flagged. Gasly, what you do, man? Huge problem.
Okay, so there we have the Alpine.
Oh, it's over. FP2 is absolutely over after that red flag.
Oh, a nasty crash there.
Okay, it's glitched. It's Crofty's talking over right now. But yeah, okay, P1 for Gasly apparently, and then P10 for Leclerc. FP2 results, but let's move on. Good thing I got some extra components in before this weekend. But why is the fastest lap gone to Carlos Sainz? I don't know. I don't know what this is all about. It's weird. It's glitched. But sure, let's continue to FP3. Guys, my game is glitched. Excuse me. Game's glitched. Hold on. What's going on? This is weird. What's going on? This is glitched. Oh my god, Gasly crashed so hard that he actually crashed the game. Look at this. What's going on? Different camera angles don't work either. This is jokes. What is this game? Broken. Okay, it seems like Bottas has crashed and then something happened. Oh, Mercedes is upset about something. Now can I fast forward? Oh my god, it's finally fast forwardable. Yes, okay. We finally broke the glitch. Something happened here. I think the McLaren bumped into the Mercedes and it's a, yep, it's a collision of two cars. Oi. Okay, so this is good. Fantastic. We can finally look and yes, seems like Gasly has 100% car setup. Okay, there's been a crash. So earlier Bottas crashed out. I don't see a car stopped on track yet. Sainz crashed in the Red Bull. It's the final corner here, maybe slipped and yep, crashed the rear end into the barrier. Dang. Shame. And there we go, 100% for Leclerc as well. I'm getting good at this now. Thank you very much. And let's proceed to qualifying then. I think we got everything sorted. There we go. By the end of it, P3 was the fastest Leclerc could set, P14 for Gasly, because after the crash, the engine is totally screwed. So I just left them on those engine components because one, they're still usable technically and still practice, so they don't matter. We're going to convert these cars over to fresh components and let's see where we actually sit for the race because we do have a 100% car setup. So this is going to be good. Hope you guys are enjoying the video. If you are, there are a couple things you can do to support the channel. First off, press that like button and subscribe. Make sure you subscribe by pressing the red button down below and hit the notification bell as well so you're notified as soon as I upload next. Thank you guys so much for your support. Hope you enjoyed the rest of the video. We got clean air going for us for our initial first banker lap here. Gasly's a little slower than Leclerc. Leclerc has the fastest sector 2 at this time. Gasly sets a 1:15.3. I think Leclerc might be a little faster than that 1:15.2-ish. No, identical actually. Just 24 thousandths of a second faster. So this is a good start, good banker. Let's see where everyone else sits because I think we may be able to move on to the next round without having to do another lap. We'll see. Pretty solid, I must say. We just did that one lap and we maintained P1, P2. Knocked out our Latifi, Iwasa, Schumacher, Stroll, and Norris. The McLaren team is struggling today, but we're moving on to Q2. Let's see what happens there. Okay, we got impeded by Ocon a little bit here. I think Leclerc still got clean air, so he should be fine. I'm wondering how badly Gasly got compromised by this Alfa Romeo. Well, let's see. 1:15.4 is a little bit slow. I think Leclerc might get a 1:15.20. Okay, just under 1:15.3. Multiple cars crashed in this session. Hold the phone. There's a crash in Q2. This is qualifying, of course. Oh dear, this is going to be a penalty if they collided. Oh. It might be an Aston Martin penalty there. We'll see. Competitor penalty indeed. So yeah, so far so good. P1, P2. We'll see if we can maintain a decent enough position to be in the top 10. Then we'll see if we can proceed to Q3 without having to use another set of tires or even wearing out the engine more than we need to. Again, we just did laps on the U set and we sit in a very competitive position, P2 and P4. So that is looking good. Knocked out our Bottas, Tsunoda, Vettel, Albon, and Zhou. A lot of penalty takers here. I think Albon just got a penalty for causing that collision with the Mercedes. So final round, let's see if we can actually beat these guys on track. We're not too far apart. And the track is evolving rapidly, so I have high hopes. Okay, currently we are sitting P5 and P6 on the used softs. So we need to see if we can improve on that on the fresh softs, which we've just sent these guys out on. Hopefully there's no big issue on the road, but it's gonna be interesting to see what happens on track. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be a clean lap for the most part. So let's see what happens here. 1:15.0 to beat. We gotta be in the 1:14s to try and peek into pole position here. Yep, Gasly's a little slow here. Leclerc just a bit slower as well, but P2. Okay, Verstappen set a very, very, very competitive lap to get pole position, but P2 and P4 is not that bad. Not too far away from Sainz as well. We do have the benefit, I think. We might have been also hit with dirty air, but that's fine. but it is competitive. There we go then. P2, P4 starting position. In fact, Leclerc is going to be bumped up into pole position as Max Verstappen will be taking a penalty. So it'll be a P1, P3 starting position. Let's see if we can convert this into a race victory today.
Drivers are strapping themselves in, ready for race day.
Although we didn't see a standout performance from Alpine during qualifying, everything's still open to them during this race. It was a pleasure to watch Red Bull's excellent performance during qualifying. Their drivers will now be looking ahead to the race itself and hoping to capitalize. The weather is very overcast here, and teams are staring at the sky watching for the first sign of rain. Strategies might have to be quite flexible going into today's race.
And there are sure to be some dizzying strategies used here today, here in the Mexican Heights. The question is, though, who's going to be the one to climb to the top?
Alright then, here we go. It's time to plan our strategy here. It's raining, so we may have to prepare for some rain stints. And I think that's going to be done with a medium stint. Alright, so this is the way it's going to go. We're going to go on the mediums until it starts raining around lap 31, 32. Convert to the inters and then possibly see out the race. Depending on how hard the rain is, we may stop another time, but I don't think that's going to be necessary. But let's see if we can make this strategy work. It's P1 for Leclerc, so he's going to try and run away with it. P3 for Gasly, so he needs to fight a little bit, but I think we can get it in the early stages. Tire deck isn't that bad around this circuit, so this strategy is going to work even better. So let's head on in.
It's a somewhat overcast day for the drivers, who've now taken position on the grid. And there is Charles Leclerc. They're in P1. Let's see if they can take advantage of that position. Next for the team, it's Pierre Gasly. They're up in third position, tantalizingly close to pole. The race start is mere seconds away.
And there we go. Let's get this race underway. There we go. There is Charles Leclerc right there. Lights out and away we go. Let's push, push, push. Leclerc. Let's try and stay ahead of Sainz. Oh, that's a very aggressive move onto the inside line there. But it opens up the door for Gasly to try and get P2, which he does, which is splendid news. Okay, let's run away together, guys. Run away together. Riding on board with Leclerc, we see Gasly staying close. And we are running away with it. We are battling for position here with our teammate. Seems like Gasly may be getting the inside line for the left-hander to get the lead momentarily before getting the right-hander for Leclerc to maintain this lead. Come on, guys. Let's really run away with it. Oh, come on. Let's extend away from Sainz by more than a second, especially with Gasly, so that we can maintain a gap until the rain comes. It'll be important to stay on our toes, of course. Oh, safety car. Hold on. Safety car. Harvest. Conserve, 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 and harvest. Because it's an early safety car, really. What in the world is happening here? What happened to the safety car? There's a McLaren off. Bottas is still driving. I think it's Lando Norris who's out. There's no pitting necessary right now. Lando Norris crashed in the opening stages here. No replays here? Might have been a glitch then. Is the game breaking? All our drivers are going to be pushing from the get-go here. Let's see. Bang. Restart. And we're off. Trying to build that gap again to Sainz. Maybe we'll even go attack with the tires. Let's go. Let's go attack for a lap and try to build that gap yet once again. Really? There's no one in Sector 1. It must be a Sector 3 issue here. Sainz. Oh no.
We're just watching the red.
Well, Sainz is just behind us. I still see him there. Did he crash? Oh, he did. He went straight on. Oh, so it's actually a Ferrari that I'm seeing behind us. So that's a Ferrari.
DRS has been enabled.
Okay. We keep going though. DRS enabled. No safety car. Fastest lap for Leclerc. It's looking good. Okay. Rain has arrived. Rain has arrived. So I'm going to go deploy and attack on these tires because I think we're going to pit right now. So let's go deploy now because it is raining heavily. So we're pitting both of these guys, but whoever comes into the pits first is going to have the benefit of being the first one to get service, and then the other guy will have to be later with the service, because now it's 1 millimeter, so we need to go in like stat. So let's see. Yep, they're making their way around. It seems like Leclerc is gonna get the right of way here with the first pit stop at our pit window, or our pit stall. It's gonna be just mild rain here, so it'll be okay. Let's see, 2.3 seconds, which is solid. Let's see what Gasly gets. 2.4. Okay, not too shabby. A tenth off of each other, which is okay. But we maintain P1, P2. Magnus and Piastri continuing on the mediums. So they're coming in next lap. We need to overtake them as best we can. Driving clean air. There we go. Dive it in. Yes, good. Go, go, go. What about Gasly? Driving clean air. Just get past.
Alpine just
Good.
advanced.
Come on. Let's get past. And then we're gonna... Yeah, good. Deploy. Oh, that ate up a lot of time. Look at Leclerc get away. 8 seconds. Oh no, Russell caught up. This is bad. Gasly got caught up because of bloody traffic. Oh dear. This is bad. Gasly needs to push. Ooh, track is now dry. Hold on. Track has dried up. Think we can go softs for the remainder of this race, because we only have... Can we go softs? Hold on, there's rain expected unless... Oh wait, hold on, we can't. Hold on, we can't. Pit options, cancel pit stop, because it's gonna rain again in 3 minutes. So we gotta continue on this pace. Okay, here is where we start making our big bucks. Leclerc, I'm gonna put you on standard and push.
And we'll push.
So Leclerc is currently past the line. Let's take a look and see where he is by the time he's in sector 3. Yeah, I think... Now, let's take a look. So Leclerc's here. Rain is slowly falling. I think we put him on the softs right now on this lap. And I think Gasly as well. We'll pit both of them for the softs this lap. I think there's big enough gap for this to be a clean 2-stopper. A double stop, essentially. Although this rain isn't falling as quickly as I would like it to. I'm going to let Leclerc go another lap because this rain isn't dropping as quickly. Gasly's going to get the pit stop though. So let's see. Let's see what happens. Because it is still a little damp. Like, not much, but a little damp. And I'm worried that's going to cost us a vital amount of time here. But it's a clean stop. 2.2 from the pit crew. Now we're going to prepare Leclerc's pit stop for the softs this lap. Just as it gets dry. Okay. I need Gasly to push, so let's deploy a bit. Let's see what Leclerc gets. Oh, yes! 2.4. What a beauty. Alright, Leclerc. You're racing by the time you leave the pits here. So riding on board now as we leave the pits. No one behind us, so it's clean air. Actually, and behind us is Gasly, so I'm expecting Russell and Verstappen to pit. We're going to go aggressive on the tires, push and deploy. Gasly actually gained a tiny bit on Leclerc because it was like 10.6 second gap between the two. Now it's only 9.8, so Gasly did kind of benefit from it. Okay, there we go. Leclerc got a clean lap in. And there we go. He does get the fastest lap. 1:16.3. Jesus. That should be fast. Oh, God. Fuel limited for Gasly. He does need to go a little conserve, I think. I'm sorry. I made a mistake there. But good thing I got notified of it before it got even worse than what it is now. Leclerc can go easy as well. It is absolutely done. And there we go. Leclerc has won. Gasly has fuel to complete this lap comfortably. And there we go. P1, P2, fastest lap.
There, mate. That was just epic.
The charge is on. The charge is on.
See what happened there.
Really putting it to the Red Bull team now. Putting pressure. There we go. What a drive, Leclerc. What a drive. Big win. This should really help us secure the championship. We may be able to secure it next time around Brazil. Because we should have a significant... If not, we already secured it today. but I don't want to get ahead of myself. This was solid. Gasly, Leclerc, P1, P2. But yeah. Oh, the Norris crash, I'm not sure what it was about. It was glitch for sure.
Well, this was definitely Charles Leclerc's weekend. This podium is a true recognition of everyone who's been working so hard for this result. And the Monegasque driver certainly proved his worth with a terrific drive today. You've got to say it was a solid drive from all three of them up there. A fantastic showcase for Formula One. I imagine everyone at Alpine will be very satisfied with their performance today.
It's really wonderful to see all the hard work they've been putting in paying off like this.
After an intense weekend, the team ends in first place in the constructor standings.
Coming up in the next round is the Sao Paulo Grand Prix as we head to Brazil. Join us next time at Interlagos.
Marvelous is the way to announce this race victory. Charles Leclerc with a 1:16.3 as the best lap time. Pierre Gasly improved in the last moments, I guess. 1:17.8 is his fastest lap, which is very nice. 26 points earned for this weekend for Leclerc and 18, so that makes it 44 maximum point race weekend. Verstappen on the last step of the podium with Russell, Ricciardo, Perez, Albon, Vettel, Tsunoda, and Zhou. In the points, Magnussen, Bottas, Stroll, Sainz, Iwasa, Ocon, Schumacher, Piastri, Latifi round out the finishers with Norris crashing out. We did not get a replay. What about the driver standings? So we have a 57 point lead ahead of Verstappen, and that means Leclerc has secured it. Leclerc has secured it, right? Because even if Verstappen gets fastest lap and maximum points, that would be 52 points, and it's a 57 point gap. So Leclerc has secured another world championship. So this is Leclerc's second world championship, and that's been done both by us at Alpine. So what a way to end the series with this season, by showing Leclerc's dominance. Absolutely brilliant. Gasly even has a chance, does he? Even if he gets 52 points, it would be 313 points to his name, so he can't even get P2. So Verstappen P2 secured, Gasly P3 secured. So yeah, I guess the last two races don't really matter as much. But what about the constructors here? The gap is currently 138 points. 138, and I think we've secured it then, because 44 plus 44 is 88. There's no way they're going to overtake us. So constructors and drivers are both foregone conclusions. We have secured another dub, a double for this season again. So that is brilliant. Let's go. Yeah, what a way to end this series. This was exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted to protect our legacy here in the Alpine save and end on a high note by securing both championship, and that is exactly what happened. Let's go. 3.6 mil made, 5.4 mil in total sponsorship bonuses, 1.8 mil given out in bonuses. So let's move on to Brazil.